They say time is an illusion. It's a construct of the mind. Boy, it sure seems like something's ticking away, though, don't it? Trying to get out here and work all day. No complaints. Just notice you guys that call me back to back to back to back to back to back every day, and I quit answering eventually. And that's like with the family, I'm taking care of things, and in my mind, I'm like, dude, I have so much work I have to hurry up and get to. So at the same time, somebody's calling me to add more work to me. I don't even want to have that conversation right now, guys. I'm so sorry. I did get the digital dash plugged up, wired up, everything except for the fuel gauge, oil pressure sensor, temperature sensor, and speedometer. Radio is wired up too. Everything's cleaned up a little more. Dash defrost vents ran, not secured, they're just sitting there temporary. Next step will be removing all this so I can paint this. I'll test at the top before I do that. I got the glove box lid. I did sneak out here and paint a couple coats of primer on it. Sanded it down. She's smooth. She's nice. And I took this one 30 years. I took this one all the way apart. Finally. Here you go. I'm 90% sure. 50-50. I don't know. I think you gotta have the original key. And you gotta turn this a certain way to get these pieces sticking up. See those latches? Right there. You can get a little tool, like a scratch tool, pick tool. I mean, it's free game. So this is going to help somebody tremendously, I'm sure. Everybody tapes up and paints over these knobs in the glove boxes. And if you want to wrap the glove box, you're going to have to take this off. And I can't find a good pin. They all got gunk on them. Here's an upholstery pin. I actually used a scratch-all ice pick screwdriver handle on it. I have one of those too. So anyways, you're going to be up here when it's latched in through that opening if you have the key. And you're going to push each one of those down as you pull the cylinder out. It's going to go click, 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 click. You having to push each one of those down as it goes out. Or maybe just the first one. Yeah, that's what it is. And if you have the key in it, the key will hold the rest of them down. But you got to push the first one down to get past it. So if you don't have the key, I think you still can remove this. You just have to push each one down. Stop. Just let me be for a minute. And then once that comes out, this unscrews. It's like a backwards reversed nut. Of course, I can't do that one-handed. Here's the new one. Yeah. So that got cut out notch. The new one didn't even come with the nice little plastic gasket to go on top of the paint. So I will use that old one. I cleaned it up with the key. Do have a new ignition cylinder too. I hope it's the right one. So let me take you to the car finally. And what else am I forgetting? I need a test. This, he has a different racing gas tank or replacement gas tank on the back. I don't know if the fuel gauge was ever hooked back up or not. So we'll see when I get into that wiring. Oh, whoops, that's the new one. I'm trying to hurry up too. I'm trying to get past this. Get back to work. gonna have some ugly beeping at first till I clear the pressure and temperature. Clear that. Fuel's open. Clear that. Speed. Clear that. Alright. We're powered on. There's headlights. I didn't test this before. Of course, there's your old school high beam, your turbo button down here. Let's see if the high beams work. Yay. Uh-oh. There it went. Alright, and blinkers. There it goes. Slow. Oh. Okay. It's going faster yesterday. Radio. There's our box. I'm gonna make a board here and mount it here nice. Went ahead and took a little wire brush and knocked some of this loose rust off. I'll take some sandpaper, black this out back here before I paint the front blue. So I'll black out the back, tape it up, lay plastic all in here, and paint the front. There goes digital dash, digital analog. I don't see any other connections. I was thinking it would light up around the halo of it, shine down different colors or something. Talk to the owner and see what model he's got. To read the book a little more if there's supposed to be more features. There she is. Lights off. Your headlights are not wired up right. I didn't wire those up. So they come on with the parking lights. And then there's the headlight. But at the same time, and your knob's gone off the stud here. This whole switch is gritty feeling when you turn it. It feels like rusty funk sand and stuff inside of it when you turn it. And stuff seems to come on and off. Like a bad connection. I'll show y'all how to remove these studs too. Nobody knows how to do that. Let's see if I can see the button. I'll have to show it to you when I take this back apart. So there's a button on the back side of this. It's a spring-loaded button. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Get up in there. You ain't gonna see it good. I just felt it. There it is. Bear with me. I'm trying to teach you upside down. Oh, what a horrible picture. So there's a little button there you push in, and that whole stem will pull straight out. Save y'all some aggravation. I cleaned up those pedals. There's still funk. I scrubbed and scrubbed that. There's still little rocks all in there. Scratch all them out. That's wore out. Get a new one. Alright, there we are. I'm gonna get to work. Take all that back apart. Test fit the top, then take it back apart. Probably have to drop that and mount it somewhere else too. Yeah. What else I miss? Something. Get the shifter lever coming, another blinker lever. Put that key cylinder in after it's painted. Got all the little stuff off, the hazard knob. Alright. Oh, another problem. All these little, this go together so quick if it wasn't all these little things. That's not right. The kit usually came with a bunch of reducing plastic pieces. Kind of looks like the plastic these vents are made out of. Every kit I've seen for these vintage airs come with a bunch of little reducer pieces for the vents. I don't know if you've still got a box of those somewhere or what. I don't have any examples to go by. stuff like that. That's not the right one. Something like that. I don't know about that bigger cylinder though. I don't think there's enough hose to run all 4 of them. Then you don't have a 5th outlet. We have 2 up here for the defrost, and SSinteriors has the 4 outputs on this side for each vent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you need a 5th output to catch the vents down below. So maybe leaving those off, or doing some weird custom ductwork attachments ran where we can include those on a certain vent. Yeah. But probably going to have to modify something anyways just to make that hose fit the back side of the vents. You can do like everybody else does and take some duct tape and just tape it around there or something. I ain't doing that. Y'all know better. All right. 11:11. Peace. Line up your thoughts.